Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Cardinals franchise, and today we are playing the Giants, who are apparently 5-1, and that's probably the only time you'll see the Giants being 5-1 or something like that.
That's not funny!
Actually, that is kind of funny. You'll never see them in the Super Bowl ever again. Sorry. Today we have a breakout player in Anthony Miller, and today he has a chance to go up to star development. Think about that. Finally. Or actually, we get like 3 dev-up scenarios for 3 wide receivers in 2 weeks. That's really weird. And that would probably mean that we aren't gonna get this dev-up scenario today, are we? Oh, that's brilliant. We do have like Rashawn Gary as an upgrade today. And don't worry about the other guys. I don't know who they are, so yeah, we'll skip them. Rashawn Gary is turning himself into a pretty good pass rusher, honestly. I want him to get that unstoppable force. It really help our team. So we're going to keep upgrading the power rusher. The other guys I don't really care about. They can get auto upgraded. And let's go ahead and maybe jump into our game. But before we do that, let's check our lineup to see how we're doing. Of course, you remember our superstar in Stephon Diggs and Star and DK Metcalf. They both had dev-up scenarios last week, but we didn't complete either one. So that's great. But we have a chance with Anthony Miller today. The team looks pretty much the same. Aaron Jones still pretty good. Evan Ingram, we still barely pass it to him. The offensive line, of course, really like awful. Especially the center. The center shouldn't be allowing that many sacks. Like he's allowed like I think 11 this year so far, probably more. The linebacking core, we're pretty good. We're young. We can develop really easily, but like not really exactly what I would want to start off in terms of talent. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, pretty good user, but I've only gotten like 1 pick with him on the season. Cornerback's pretty good. Defensive backs overall are pretty good. Then the defensive line, we do have the big boys up front, and of course Josh Sweat coming off the edge. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. We're a pretty good team. And I also forgot to mention we did want to make a trade today. I'm talking about for a 5th round pick from the Saints. And we picked up his replacement right here. And Ndamukong Suh, he was a good guy, but like we need to get younger players that can actually rush the passer. We need to get players who can actually rush, and that's what I'm looking for in this next draft. And maybe even Chase Young, maybe AJ Epineza, those guys. I'm using the 2020 regular draft class, by the way. That's when I kind of wish I started the franchise earlier. But let's go and get to this game. Giants versus Cardinals. They do have a pretty good team on defense. They have Bobby Wagner, which is good enough to force fumbles, and Daniel Hunter, who's like extremely fast off the edge. Justin Tucker, a legendary kicker, and they do also have Trent Williams. Well, we have 2 superstars on offense and defense. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. Hopefully we can win this one. Please, we need to get back into the division race. And it starts right here. We're going to go ahead and kick it off first. The Giants will get the ball to start off, and they're going to kneel this one into the end zone. At least that would be the wise thing to do. Yeah, you better kneel. And they're going to start off at the 25-yard line. Now, is this Sam Darnold, or who is this guy? It's Andy Dalton. Look at those stats. Just look at those stats. Oh my goodness. 13 to 5 ratio on the interceptions and touchdowns. Like that's pretty good, honestly. And you don't expect Andy Dalton to do that. And that's maybe why he's doing it right there, because they're riding on Chris Carson. As you can see right there, he rushes the first rush goes for about 15 yards, 16 yards. Pretty good start for him. If you can't tell already, I am doing post commentary, and the reason for that being, I forgot to record my audio in game, and I really feel mad. I'm really mad about it because this is good commentary, live commentary from me, and I wish you guys could hear it. It was about like 12 o'clock in the night when I was recording this though, so maybe I wasn't as enthusiastic. Maybe that's why I just forgot. I don't know, but Chris Carson had another huge rush downfield, and they're gonna give it to him once again, and he does have a hole, so I don't blame him. And he's gonna get inside the red zone all the way to about the 10-yard line. Dexter Lawrence close behind there. Oh, it's always nice to see the big fellas run downfield. We're gonna be using Edmonds here. We haven't really gotten involved in this series as much as Jarius Wright gets a catch and makes it inside the 2 now. And like I was saying, Tremaine Edmonds, we haven't really gotten that much involved in this series. Like, I haven't really used him as much. Well, before Chauncey went on a slip and slide right there, I was talking about Tremaine Edmonds and how we haven't really used him as much. Like, I feel like we should be using him more. I've just been using Chauncey, as you can see right there. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and bring out Josh Allen. They did score. They're up 7-0, and Josh Allen, just look at those stats. Just look at them. I'm just trying my best here. Just the inaccuracy and everything. Like, yeah, let's not talk about it. But you know, here instead of giving it to Aaron Jones, we're gonna use the run pass option. Josh Allen to Diggs, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe Diggs is actually leading in receiving yards this season so far. And I love using this play right here, PA verticals. It seems like one of those two posts will always get open, especially with that post specialist. Diggs, watch out for this glitch right here. Yeah, he fumbles, and then I just feel bad for myself. I was trying to dive in. I wasn't trying to celebrate there, but I just clicked like the wrong button. And then, yeah, I paid for it. And now we're down 7-0, and they have the ball. And they have a chance to extend this league. But they have a man wide open downfield, and brick hands right there. But let's go ahead and look at this defense or offense of the Giants, and not the greatest offensive line, and not the best skill position players. We're gonna bring a blitz because like we can take advantage of that really easily. But they do have Chris Carson, and that's the only problem we have as of right now, because they are running with him a lot, and he is finding openings, especially against our defense. Here, we're just going to be using Edmonds. I don't use him ever, but you know what? Maybe it's time to change that. Maybe it's time to use our Chauncey more. I don't know, because we should have watched that. We should have probably covered that. Maybe we would have gotten an interception or something. But regardless, we do get the ball back. 4th down and 9. They're going to kick this ball away to Nyheim Hines, who you know is a dangerous returner. Does he have something in him? This time, it's straight down the middle. He has a chance to return this, and then whoop! Nasty spin move right there. And he's going to get us up to about the 40-yard line, 15-yard return. What a play by Hines. We're going to get this ball at the 40-yard line. I just said that. And we're going to go ahead and do like a little dragon spacing right here. Or maybe like, a double move route. That could help us a lot if Diggs can get open downfield. But he has 2-man coverage. So we're just going to run this with Josh Allen. There's no one in front of him, really, but they do fumble the football, and no! They kick it out of bounds, those imbeciles. They just kicked it out of bounds! That's the thing with the CPU, they have no awareness at all. They don't know what they're doing, but at the same time, I'd probably do the same thing, so... And Evan Ingram just drops the ball right there. Probably be inside the 30 right there, but no, don't even get the chance. We're gonna skip our offense because you don't want to see that, right? You already saw it. We're going a little stretch to the outside with Aaron Jones. Nothing can happen, right? Except for body wire and hit stick. And we might need to test Aaron Jones or something. He's still walking around, but like you never know. He could be dying right now. You know. Okay, this is a video game. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic, but Chris Carson continues to run all over us, as does Darius Wright, as he just jukes past one of our guys. And of course, someone had to pull a face mask. Denzel Ward. Of course you'd have to do that. We're gonna go into cover 3. 4-3. I don't like Gary doing this, but he misses the hit stick, first of all, and secondly, you can't cover, so get off the field. Nope, he's not going to. 2nd and 11. We go the same formation. Nope. To this time, we're gonna be using Edmonds, or whoever that was, Cashman. I can barely see my screen, but we do get the stop. He gets stopped about the 15-yard line, and it's gonna be 3rd and 7. And we're going to be using Edmonds here, going into the 5-2 formation. Hopefully somebody can cover. Apparently enough for him to throw the ball away. But I don't know why he would throw the ball away. He had somebody open on the left side on the little curl route. But they are going to kick this field goal, and they're going to take the lead 10-0. We got to find some way to come back, and that is not how you do it, Josh Allen. But the penalties. Hey, we'll take the penalties. Who did it? Deron Harmon. Oh my goodness, dude. You just can't do that, man. You can't do that. Here we're going to choose a play. That's terrible editing right there. I should have edited that out. But you know what? 1st and 10, 41-yard line. Let's go ahead and hand it up to Aaron Jones. Nothing can happen again, right? Boom! Bobby Wagner continues to destroy Aaron Jones, but this time he didn't fumble, thankfully. Oh my goodness, I'm so scared. And there's Daniel Hunter and I don't want to explain it. Please, just leave me alone. See, this is the problem with those unstoppable force pass rushers. They're so fast off the edge. That's what I want with like a Chase Young or AJ Epineza. Either way, Anthony Miller does break off a huge run or huge pass completion right here, rack after the catch. And that will conclude the first quarter of this massacre so far. We're down 17-0 at the end of the first quarter. Like, imagine that. Oh my goodness. Like, if we're gonna answer something, we gotta come back, like, we gotta answer, like, right on this drive, like, and we're not gonna get him with those kind of throws, Josh Allen. Like, can you actually try to throw the ball to the right person? And we're in danger here because Aaron Jones might get destroyed by Bobby Wagner again. This time he doesn't get blocked, but we still get tackled for loss in the backfield by whoever that is. 3rd down and 15. Who's gonna rush off the edge this time? Melvin Ingram. Great. I saw Anthony Miller over the middle, open, ready to get his star development, but this time, nope, we leave a guy wide open, and we're down 24-0. That's just great. Why did that have to happen? We're down 24-0 now, and like, Bobby Wagner is still tackling us from behind and hit sticking us, and Stephon Diggs had an opening there, but no, he can't do it. And what was Aaron Jones doing right there? Did you see him? He stepped forward instead of, like, cut sticking or blocking Daniel Hunter, who straight off rushed off the edge. On the bright side, we do get a pick right here. Great play by Denzel Ward. He's going to return it all the way to the house. What a play. We're not going to celebrate this time. And we're going to run into the end zone. We're going to try to do it for the 2-point conversion because, like, that could help us get back into this game at least. We'll only be down, like, maybe 16 if we get this. They are running goal line, so if I could run a slant inside with Anthony Miller and throw a low pass like we did just there, then we get the 2-point conversion, and we're only down 16. 24-8, almost ended the first half. And they're still running with Chris Carson, so he's still getting these openings, and on 3rd and 1, he does get the first down right here. He's already at 87 yards. Like, if he goes over 100 yards before the end of this half, I won't be surprised. Here we catch a break. Thankfully, Kazir White comes off the edge, and he does get the sack right here. More of a coverage linebacker right there. He was more of a pass rusher. We hit the 2-minute warning, and we're down 24-8. We're still trying to find a way to come back in this game, and almost get the pick there with Kazir White. He wasn't really in position, and they're calling their timeouts, and then they punt the ball away. So I don't know what they were doing, but hey, I'll take it. Naeem Hines, he could get us a return here, and we do. And the guy who was blocked earlier came back and tackled us. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, you gotta hold your block, man. What are you doing?
I want him told.
Here we're just... You gotta be kidding me, right? You have got to be kidding me, right? Like, you gotta be kidding... Are you serious? That is not a fumble. I got you guys. You know you wanted that to be a fumble. I know you... I can see in your soul. That's going a little bit too deep. But you know what? We get the ball back. And we're going to try a little switch play here. Maybe Anthony Miller can get open if they're doing man coverage. And he is a little open, but Josh Allen overthrows it. What's new? What is new? I don't know what is, but you know what? He does overthrow it, and we're going to have to, like, continue on this drive. Daniel Hunter's still in the zone. And, yeah, as he got a sack. Let me just tell you that. He got a little glitchy, but he did get a sack. And we had to punt the ball away, and they're running the ball still with Chris Carson. So, there's no reason to continue the half, and then they're calling their timeouts. So, I don't know what the Giants are planning to do. Like, obviously, they probably know that they don't have any offense besides Chris Carson. But the simple fact that we're losing to Andy Dalton 24-8 is just mind-blowing to me. I don't I don't understand these throws. Like, Andy Dalton's making these throws all the way down to the 27-yard line. They're in field goal range. They have a chance to take this lead by maybe more than just 16 at this point. It could be like 24 again. We're going to be doing some man coverage right here. Hopefully nobody gets open, but Cashman does not get the edge right there as Chris Carson rushes past him. And he doesn't get the catch. And here, they're going to go to the end zone, right? Almost. Down to the 1, but he gets out of bounds, which is the bad part about it. They have another timeout, so if they get sacked, they can go for the field goal immediately. But do they want a field goal? Open! Nearly got that one with, I don't know who that was, but great stick right there. And everybody's covered, right? Everybody's covered. Look at that. And then the one guy, Chris Carson again. Where nobody expected him to be, he is right there to get the pick. And now we're really in trouble. We're down 31-8 at half, and we get the ball, thankfully. But does that really mean anything at this point? We're gonna hand it off to Aaron Jones, and he has an opening. Oh wow! Great juke to the outside, and Daniel Hunter is rushing at us like a madman out of nowhere. I have to check his speed like next week, because like that was unreal. He was running faster than Bobby Wagner. Faster than Bobby Wagner. I don't understand, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just thankful we got the touchdown and the two-point conversion right there with Anthony Miller. We need to get more involved in this game if we want that debit scenario. At this point, I completely forgot about it. I was just focused on getting the comeback, as we do get a tackle for loss right here in the backfield. Kazir White, 2nd and 11. We're gonna bring the blitz. We're gonna bring the blitz because it's the only thing that's working so far against the run, against the pass. Here it doesn't work. However, great jump by Chauncey, I believe that was right there. I think that was Jerry's Wright catching the ball. Yeah, it was. And horrible editing right here once again. 3rd down and 4. We're looking. Oh, I didn't even notice the drive goal. Looking to get the rookie, the guy we just signed, his first sack, and it won't be able to it won't happen right here because Denzel Ward can't cover on man coverage, which is supposed to be overpowered, but it's not. So 1st and 10 at exactly the 50-yard line. We're gonna bring some pressure right here and hope they pass or hope they run at least. Never mind, he just got sandwiched, bro. Oh my goodness, who is that? Rashawn Gary and I believe that was Josh Sweat also off the edge right there. 3rd and 16, we're doing a little bit of cover 2 invert here. No one's gonna get open because, yeah, no one's, oh, wait, guys! Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing? That is not how you tackle, that's one thing for sure. Secondly, he juked past so many people. Chris Carson, I don't know what it is, but he's just overpowered in this game. I don't know how else to put it. But we just keep bringing the blitzes and we keep getting to Andy Dalton. We can keep doing that, but like I don't want you guys to see some of this boring crap that's, you know, that you see in Mutt every single day whenever you play, if you ever do. And he drops the ball right there. Weird glitch effect right there. And they're gonna go for this field goal. So does Justin Tucker have the leg to hit this? Apparently not. Boinks off the crossbar. I know I edited right there because it was getting a little laggy. It does get a little laggy in some of these videos, guys. I'm sorry, that's just gonna happen. Either that or I just had to lower the quality of the video, which I don't want to do, or else you guys won't see anything perfectly. Anyway, we do get the ball back. Anthony Miller does get his catch. He's like almost halfway there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to give this off to Aaron Jones because he got that touchdown earlier, and maybe he can get another one right here. That glitch effect is back. But we still get the touchdown regardless. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the run, right? There's Daniel Hunter off the edge, coming at us like a literal madman. And just Darius Wright, why not just continue like juking us out like that? And then Chris Carson. Those two have really troubled our day so far. So far, like 100 yards already for Carson. This time we finally get a boom at him. If we can get the ball back somehow, as you can see, we didn't get that 2-point conversion, so it makes it harder on us as we go into the fourth quarter. If we can get this ball back, if we can stop on this drive and score, and then stop them again and then score, then we're in for a good situation. What we can't do, however, is let them score. So we gotta avoid letting that happen. That's one thing for sure. And Andy Dalton's is gonna take a sack here, which is not helping his cause. And Rashawn Gary gets a second sack of the day. 4th and 22. They're gonna have to punt this one back to us. Now Stephon Diggs get open on this long. Oh, well, definitely not pass interference right there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no pass interference there. Anthony Miller is still trying to get that the upgrade, but we can't do it if like if we're still behind. We can't just focus on him. We had to focus on every single player of the game. Josh Allen runs with the ball. He gets hit. I thought he was gonna fumble there for a second. I don't remember. I didn't recall for a second there. Here they're running cover 2, so we might have this wheel or this streak by Diggs. We take the wheel instead. Look at that dot by Josh Allen. One of his only dots. One of the only dots you'll ever see in his game, at least. We run again with Aaron Jones because he's been the cornerstone for this offense so far. There they stop him. 3rd down and 7. Quickly jump to that because the last pass was incomplete. And Melvin Ingram gets us again. We had Anthony Miller, but there's Melvin Ingram too. Wants a sack, so he's gonna get a sack. Sadly, we're gonna take this field goal, and hopefully we can make this a 1-score game with this field goal. And we do get it. Will Lutz right down the middle, and the Giants have the ball once again. They're doing a little draw with Chris Carson, who is doing some sideways walk, and then hurls him, man. What the heck? That was just, I don't know how to commentate that, honestly. We're gonna do a thunder smoke because we know they're gonna run the football here, right? We know, right? And they still get it. And not just that, but they're about to go to the end zone. Yeah, I just cut that in between because I didn't want you guys to see that. Like, that was just terrible. Didn't want to waste your time. Yeah, we're down 39 to 25. Just saw that. Not looking very good for us, right? We had to like score almost immediately right here, and thankfully Anthony Miller is getting his yardage. I think he's about over 5. He's over 100 at this point. I don't remember. Here we're doing a little screen pass because they are bringing blitz, and Aaron Jones is gonna find some space. And he's gonna get free, and there's no Daniel Hunter in sight. We're gonna go to the end zone, and Aaron Jones is gonna take that touchdown, and the CPU stupidly throws it to the outside to Chris Carson, who's gonna lose 2 yards. That's Andy Dalton football for you right there. It's so true. 3rd and 14. We gotta get the stop right here if we want to have a chance to at least tie this game. And they're gonna go underneath to Chris Carson, who's gonna get stopped by the rookie, the new free agent signing. We do take a timeout here just to conserve some time. We're just looking, yeah, we're just trying to conserve some time just in case like something happens, like a turnover maybe by Bobby Wagner or something like he did last time. Remember that, Bobby? Yeah, I bet you do. All right, we're in enemy territory, but they sack us with Daniel Hunter because he's a freaking beast. Thankfully, Evan Ingram with this, I think this is his first catch in the game. Like I said in the intro, he never gets passes toward his way, at least not that much anymore, at least. And there was plenty of people open there, and we get sacked. 4th down and 15. What do we do here? We're running cover 2 defense. Stephon Diggs can get open, which he does. Touchdown right there. That was cover 3 buzz, by the way, not cover 2. I don't know what I said about that. But that's a touchdown. What? Dude, we were down, oh my god, the voice cracks. We were down 31-8 at the beginning of the second half, and now we're going to overtime. As you can see, we do receive the ball right there, and the Giants will go to defense to start off. Here we're just running a crossing route just to start overtime. And we see Anthony Miller downfield open. Josh Allen doesn't miss it, and he's going to the house. Maybe. Can he make it all the way? Yes, he does. Flashbacks of Tim Tebow and Demaryius Thomas in the wild card game against the Steelers. What a play by Anthony Miller right there, dude. Like, that was... We were down 31-8 at one point in this game, and then we just came back and won 45-39 in overtime. What a game. I gotta say, there's none like it. Of course, they did rush better than us. Chris Carson just destroyed us, obviously. But overall, besides the turnovers, which were mostly fumbles, by the way, we did pretty good. Josh Allen had almost a flawless game besides those 2 fumbles he had. Yeah, he nearly had a flawless game. Of course, Aaron Jones had himself a pretty good game in terms of yards per carry. And of course, you already know Chris Carson. And Anthony Miller, Stephon Diggs, those guys came in clutch today. Evan Ingram with his 1 catch. Aaron Jones, of course, that 1 catch. And DK Metcalf, we didn't really get him involved as much today as I would have liked, but Josh Allen missed a few targets to him, so I can't blame him for that. But Daniel Hunter and Melvin Ingram, they had no problem destroying us today. Rashawn Gary, future X Factor, hopefully, did get like 2 sacks, so that'll hopefully help us. I don't know, a dev up scenario, maybe, yay. That 1 pick 6 though with Denzel Ward really kickstarted this offense, or the entire team basically. And that really helped us win this game, or at least have a chance to come back in this game, as Aaron Jones gets that speed upgrade, which is exactly what he needs. Because like he has 92 speed. Well, now he has 92 speed. He had 91 before. That's why he's barely able to outrun Daniel Hunter there. I might do that, honestly. Denzel Ward, he played a pretty good game. He started us off. And we're going to continue with man. He gets an acceleration upgrade, I believe that was, if I'm not mistaken. Still young, still fast. I think he has a lot of potential in him. Anthony Miller, of course, receiving that star development. And he will also get some catching in traffic. Still want some speed, though. I like that better. Because you're white. We're gonna evolve him as more of a power rusher instead. He already is pretty good in coverage, but like he got 2 sacks today. I feel like he can get more if we continue to upgrade him. As you know, we lost Sue, so maybe Kazir White can replace him, or maybe even do better than him. As Anthony Miller gets his devil scenario, I think he'll get about like maybe 10,000 XP out of that. Other than that, I think this episode was a great episode. We obviously beat the 5-1 Giants, which was apparently a big, a big giant to play. I don't know. 5-1. I don't know how they were 5-1. Like, they got pretty lucky at the beginning of the game, especially with like Chris Carson. He was basically destroying our team. I don't want to see that ever again. Aaron Jones, though, him and some others made some big plays in this game. They all came in clutch. Until next video, guys, I'll see you later. Next video out by Thursday. Until then, see ya. You better like and subscribe this video right now, or else you're fired!